The drums of war thunder once again.
G'day everyone, it's Dello the Multiboxer back again with another video. Today we are in Scarlet Monastery, the graveyard wing, and we're looking at quick runs for XP grinding and then a reset and run it again. So basically we're just looking at efficiency. As you can see, I've got a little clock running. We're already at a minute. I'm running this at 2 times speed. So you can check out the actual real time on a little stopwatch in the top left hand corner. And yeah, so we're looking, what you want to do is with these early pulls, these guys hit pretty hard. I'm at level 34 at this stage. These mobs are about level 30, 31, 32. And they still hit reasonably hard. Especially the first boss is very early on. I'm just pulling him now. And he does hit hard. He's like a rogue class. So yeah, what I like to do, I pull them both at the same time, take down the ad. I don't see much point in sheeping here. So you can just get a couple of heals up. Once the ad's down, you're pretty good. So just fire away, have a quick drink. The hardest pull in the game is just, in the instance, is just around this corner. So yeah, there's a single pat here, so you just want to grab him. So single target all these mobs down. Shouldn't take too long. Down he goes, and we're looking at the next. Here we go. This right here around this corner. I think there's 4 mobs here. I've tried to AOE them down. It's risky. I generally, because I don't have an AOE tank like a Pally, I'll generally lose one of the mages because he'll get aggro and get beaten down by all 4 guys. So I found just single target killing has been the way to go. It's not much slower, and they go down pretty fast. So take these 4 down and drink up and keep going. So what you're looking for in this run is basically just efficiency. I found a full run is about 5,000 XP, and I had a little issue in this run, so it's like 16 minutes. Should take you less than that. So you should be looking at around 12 minutes, I reckon, if you do it correctly. I'll speak about the issue I had when I get to it. I got a bit overconfident. So yeah, slowly with all the actual Scarlet Monastery human ads, well, mobs, I like to kill them one at a time before I start AoEing. Once you go up into the graveyard section, there's actually a bunch of non-elites that you can AoE down and run, and the mobs up there have got less HP. There's a chest there. It's sometimes locked, sometimes not. So if you've got a rogue, you can always open it. But without a rogue, you need it to be the unlocked version for you to access it. So that's another thing to get. Another good thing is to be 125 herbalism, because there are 3, sometimes 4 herbs up here. Grave moss and king's blood, I think they are. So yeah, good to get your leveling up, because every run, you can run this in as I said, 12, 13 minutes. So I was checking something on my Chrome there, so ignore that for a second. Yeah, so these are the packs that you can AoE down quite quickly. And I've also got a macro, which I'll put in the description of the video. I'm just going to quickly loot this herbalism here, that's grave moss, so look for a few of those. So I've also got a macro. There are 3 rare spawns that come in this dungeon, and they all drop really good loot, to be honest. So I run the macro every time I do the run and try and find one of the rare spawns, because yeah, it can help gear you up faster, and it is pretty good loot, and they go down really quick. They seem to have no HP, these rare spawns, so pretty good. So what I like to do is AoE these top parts. I like to loot them all. They drop plenty of silk. Now, here we go, just getting the herb. So yeah, plenty of silk in here. So make sure that you get your silk, and if you've got a tailor or something, or even if you just put it on the AH, silk looks like it's selling pretty well on my server at the moment. So yeah, pretty handy to have, and a good way to make money, especially if you're going to be grinding this over and over. So yeah, I tend to AoE grind the packs near the herbs most of all. So I'm running my, what's it called? The repeater region? No, the VFX. I'm running a VFX window on my main, which you can see pop up on the main screen every now and then. I'm currently on the herbalist, but once I'm back on the tank, you can see that I've got two mini maps. One of them has a mini map for the herbalist, so I know exactly where these herbs are. So there is a rare spawn. I have targeted here using the macro, so I know to grab him. He's right over the other side, so what I decide to do is make sure all my guys are actually following, and I'll go down to the crypts first. Now, if you want to get the loot, like if you've got some casters and you want the offhand off the, he drops a pretty good DPS offhand. You can do the end boss and farm that off him. He seems to drop it like 80% of the time. Now here's where I have issues. I run down here, pick up a lot of elites and try to AoE them down. Unfortunately, I lose two mages here, and killing these additional mobs with the remaining three characters is quite slow. So this time I have to rebuff, I have to resurrect. Slows me down quite a bit. So I do not suggest that. You keep your AoE pools reasonably small, one or two elites and one or two packs of the non-elite mobs should just about do it. So yeah, if you remove this pool and some of the other issues that I had, it was a bit slow, you can get this instance run down, I reckon, under 15 minutes, maybe even faster, depending on how well you do your pools and how good you are with your AoE. So yeah, there's plenty of money to be made in here, and there's plenty of XP to be made. I got about my 5,000 XP from probably about 15 minutes of gameplay. So what's that? 5,000 XP times, so 20,000 XP in an hour. So at this stage, I think it's about 60,000 XP per hour. So 3 hours for a level. That's not too bad. You'll also get a lot of money. So it's not a bad grind. You get good gear. It can get a bit tedious. So I'd probably only do one level or so in here if you want to move on and do other stuff. At 34, you can complete the library. So I did that at 34 and got Arcana Stone down reasonably easily. Because of my whole range party, the AoE isn't a big issue. The tank can just tank through it, and I drop a couple of prayer for healings on Doan. So anyway, that's another instance. I've got a recording of that too, but we'll focus on this now because this is a great way just to keep doing runs over and over again and get your XP. So I do recommend this. I've seen some other guys on the dual boxing forums with a pally tank doing this better than I can do it. Just because of the consecrate and the ability to run in, pick up a lot of mobs with the bubble, and then consecrate and keep aggro and AoE them down. So here I'm doing the fallen champion. I can actually AoE him down as well. There's not much HP. So yeah, that's pretty much a full run. You get your rare spawn. You get your you don't have to do the end boss if you don't want your loot off him. I think you actually get better XP if you don't. And there you go. So a nice headpiece here for one of my clothies drops off this guy. Yeah, so I do a little calc here. So it was, I think I work out it was about 5,200 XP. It took about 16 minutes. So there you go, another one for you. So I'm Dello. Like, subscribe, let us know how your grinding's going and if you know any better ways. Alrighty, bye for now.